All right, thanks, Rachel. Always a fluid situation on the infrastructure. Right now, it's 12:15, and we're about 45 minutes away from our next intermediate advisory. But as of 10 a.m., the winds for Bertha still at 50 miles an hour, gusting towards 65, and the movement is 6 miles an hour, 55 miles north-northeast of the mouth of the Mississippi. So the pressure continues to remain consistent. We're going to expect a westerly turn as this starts to make its way inland in the afternoon to tonight, bringing minimal impacts across southeast Louisiana. Once we start to see this move a little bit further west of our area, it should maintain tropical storm strength until it gets all the way over to Texas. So the satellite and radar picture at the moment a little bit deceiving, but certainly you notice all the bulk of the heaviest rain is well to the south of land. Here's the radar picture. Not a whole lot going on. A lot more lightning in the middle of the Gulf. Otherwise, zooming in inland, just a couple quick passing showers across parts of the South Shore. We see that over Lake Borgne and then in our more coastal locations. So at the moment, we've got a few quick passing showers in Chalmette, a couple about to come through the city down to Belle Chase and then down the mouth of the Mississippi River to Carlisle. Also a couple of quick passing showers. That's it. Not a lot of accumulation on the ground at the moment. And you'll notice the water vapor imagery showing a lot of dry air and wind shear that's helped to rip this system apart. So it's just not going to be able to rapidly intensify as it continues westward. Precision cast showing a couple quick passing showers for the rest of the day. And honestly, it's nice to have a little relief from the extreme heat we've been dealing with over the last few afternoons. We'll continue with lots of cloud cover around the area as well, but certainly the heaviest downpours well south of land. As we get into even tomorrow morning, we'll continue with a couple of quick passing showers at best, but this is not going to be a rainfall event. In terms of our wind speeds, most of the sustained winds right now are in the teens and 20s. We're seeing a couple gusts into the 30+ mile per hour range. So let's take you through your forecast for the rest of the afternoon. As the quote unquote center of this storm makes landfall, which you can almost put in air quotes because again, the system is not super organized. So it's not noticeable when that center starts to move further inland, aside from these winds picking up just a little bit and shifting out of the south. We'll continue to see somewhere between 30 to maybe 40 mile per hour gust a little bit closer to the center, and maybe a little bit closer to 60 or 70 mile per hour gust a little bit later on this evening. That's going to be closer to 10 o'clock. And we'll be watching for the possibility of a redevelopment of maybe a second center of the storm. Otherwise, everything going to be pretty consistently calm across most locations, with the occasional gust of winds seeming a little more tropical in nature. So as we look to the rest of the evening, here's an idea of the max wind gust potential you can expect in the city itself, probably somewhere between 30 to 40 as we get closer to the coastline, 35 to 45, and then at the southernmost tip of the boot, a little bit closer to 40 or 50 miles an hour. All areas you see included in blue here under a tropical storm warning, meaning we could see those tropical storm conditions within the next few hours over the course of today into tomorrow. Again, the biggest concern going to be for the wind leading to some storm surge flooding, and we have our reporters in the areas that have been most problematic. But the immediate coast can expect 2 to 4 feet of storm surge, areas inland anywhere from 1 to 3. Those included in the levee protection system certainly don't have anything to worry about. Most who are outside of it are dealing with routine flooding that they know how to prepare for and handle across their area. So just a reminder, these rainfall amounts are not going to be super impressive, somewhere between about a ½ inch to an inch, if not less. Here's the live picture at the moment. Again, a few quick passing showers, some cloudy skies, keeping temperatures cooler. It still feels like the 90s to almost triple digits in many spots, but our forecast for the afternoon will not be as hot as we were the last couple days. Keeping the weather impact alerts today and tomorrow morning, then we'll start to return to our normal summer-like pattern.